Hey there. So I'm sorry this one took a little longer to get out than normal. I know you guys were just like, could not wait to hear my reaction to my own song. uh, just been working so hard on Nail Every Note, I pretty much hit a burnout and I was useless for a few days. Anyway, little analysis on this Sarah Bareilles song. It's one I've been singing for a long time. It was a hard one to get right. The melody in particular is hard because it has a lot of quick movement. So let's just dive in and see what we see here. See what we hear.
Head underwater, and they tell me to breathe easy for a while. Breathing gets harder, even I know that.
So that's all in light chest voice, or you could put it another way and say it's in a light hey resonance. Hey, 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 hey. The hardest thing for me on this song was that I am still more comfortable in my chest voice. And this song, well, I'm more comfortable in my chest voice or in my head voice. I'm still not a complete master at mix. I have to work on it. And this song challenges me on that point.
Made room for me, it's too soon to see if I'm happy in your hands. I'm unusually hard to hold on to.
There's not a whole lot to note, honestly, except that my internal space, my mouth, and my resonators are not as open as they were for Linda Ronstadt or Annie Lennox. They're still more open than they might be if I were being completely lazy, like head underwater and they tell me to breathe easy for a while. There I didn't really create any open space at all, and that probably sounded very different. In my own head it sounds about the same, so that's why it's deceiving. We have to listen to ourselves sing to know what we sound like.
Blank stares at blank pages. No.
Did you hear that?
Easy.
Right there, that very last note was going from mid-mix, chest-head mix, to a head-dominated mix. Pages, right there.
Pages. No easy way to say this. You mean well, but you make this hard on me.
Hard on me. One of the challenges for some singers would be to not flop into the word on. Hard on me, and like flop into the chest voice too heavily. So this is a good song for practicing a light, high chest voice.
I'm not gonna write you a love song.
Not bad, but still, right, fell back a tiny bit. I'm not gonna write, because I knew I needed to go to a head-dominated mix up there. It's not crazy high, but it is not a belting note. Right, you! It's not that. And I let that word right open up a little bit too far in the back, and it fell out of my face just a little. I'm not gonna write would have been better rather than right. It's just a subtle difference there.
Cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song.
Yeah, I'm still flipping a little bit there. To be honest, I sang this when I was out of practice, as I am right now, because I've been doing nothing but work on Nail Every Note for like a month, every waking hour. So we're gonna see what the next cover sounds like.
Cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you.
There, that one was a better mix. I'm not gonna write. It didn't go right you. I'm exaggerating, but I kept that one placed more consistently.
To stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you
Good.
a love song today.
It cracks me up that I'm reacting to my own freaking videos. But I know what I was doing when I sang these. So that's why I like to explain what I was doing and what I was thinking, and the things that I had to fight with and work on when I tried a song. The second verse is not too different from a technical perspective. It has some different melody challenges. There's a little bit of pitchiness here and there still in this song. I learned the hard way. Something was a tiny bit off there.
That they all say.
That they all say. That they was a tiny bit off. I'm going to show how awful of a singer I am here. But as I've posted on Facebook, I'm not using any pitch correction on these, and I am doing most of these covers start to finish with maybe a punch or two, and usually not more than 4 takes. It's usually a couple of takes. I get what I get. If it doesn't sound good, then I need to practice it more, because the point of this is not to engineer a perfect studio recording. The point of this is to work on my voice and make sure that I stay in shape when I'm not gigging. So all the imperfections are here.
Things you wanna hear. My heavy heart.
Tiny bit flat there. My heavy heart. Or maybe it was just the tone of it was heavy heart. Let's see again.
My heavy heart.
It might have been a little of both. I undershot that word heart a little bit. It's a little bit flat.
Sings deep down under you and your twisted words. Your help just hurts.
And that's not bad. That's a mix. But Sarah Bareilles did that with more vocal weight. That was a little bit more punchy, stronger voice, thicker vocal cords, higher pressure than what I did there.
You are not what I thought you were.
Intentional flip right there. What? I meant to do that.
Hello to high and dry. Convince me to please you.
I'm not thrilled with this particular cover. I don't think I'm going to critique the whole thing all the way through, because I don't know if you want to hear me just talk about how awful I am. Let's see. There's some stuff at the end. Let's go for it.
In this, is that why you wanted a love song? 'Cause you asked for it, 'cause you need.
I am going crazy with the pitchiness. 'Cause you asked for it. The low notes are flat.
One. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song.
I'm going to stop pointing out all the pitchiness here. It's subtle. It's not like people would be like, oh my God, that sounds awful, but it certainly doesn't sound professional. And so what I would need to do is slow down all of that, like record it like this, because this is the best way to find out where you're pitchy. It's hard to tell in the moment sometimes, so record, listen back, and work slowly on the parts that are not perfect, and then your muscles get used to that movement, and you get better.
Don't you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna ride you to stay. If your heart is nowhere in it, I don't want it for a minute, babe. I'll walk the 7 seas if I believe that there's a reason to write you a love song today.
Okay, that's enough of that. So, I hope you got some enjoyment out of watching me tell myself that I'm pitchy and need to practice this song more. All right, let's cut this one here. Except to say that, in summary, nice mix. I was going for a nice mix. I didn't have a nice mix. It was decent for me. Pitch definitely could use some improvement on this song, especially some of the faster notes, some of the passing notes. Vowel shapes were all fine as far as I believe. The vowel shapes sounded really natural, not overdone, not underdone. They weren't flat. The vowel shapes were at least consistent on this. And placement was okay. I give myself a C+ on this song. Well, I wouldn't want to give someone else a C+. I'm not one of those. I hate those like vocal reaction videos where like you see the YouTube results where it's like teachers like, reacting to Beyonce, something like that. Like, what the heck? Who did you think you are? Seriously. So instead, I'll just tear myself up for fun of it. All right. I must be a little loopy. I'll see you guys later.